Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session, we will talk about literals in Python. Okay, so we'll start with what is a literal. So, literal are the values assigned to the variables and constants. And in Python, we have six type of literals. First one is the numeric literal, second one is the string literal, third one is the list literal, fourth one is the tuple literal, fifth one is the set literal, and last one is the dictionary literals. Now let's see the example for each of these literals. So our first literal is the numeric literals. Now this numeric literal again has some subtypes. Okay, so the first subtype is the integer literal, where we assign any integer value to a variable. Then we have second type of literal, which is called the float literal, and here we assign float value to a variable. Then we have third type of the numeric literal, which is called the complex number, where we assign complex number to a variable. Okay, so this is all about the numeric literals. Then we have string literals. So in a string literal, we can assign a string to a variable, and as I have already told you in my previous session that this Python treats the string enclosed within single quotes or double quotes as same. Okay, so you can assign the string with double quotes enclosed within double quotes also to a variable. So here in our case, both these variables will be treated same by Python, and it will not give us any error. Okay, so this is how we can declare a string literal. Then we have third type of literal, which is called the list literal. So in list literal, a list is basically a collection of elements. Okay, and you can store different types of elements inside a list. Also, you can store a list inside a list. Okay, so here in our example, you can see that our list has some elements from the string object, then we have integer value, then we have float value, and then inner list also. So this inner list also has some string, integer, and float values. This is how you can declare the list literal. Then we have tuple literals. So here tuple literal is again same as list literal. The difference is you cannot modify the elements of tuple, but you can definitely modify the elements of list. We'll talk about this list and tuple when we will see how the list and tuples are created and manipulated in our further sessions. But here we can declare tuple literals also with collection of elements, and those collection can be of different types, like the one that I have mentioned here in my example. So we have string, then we have integer value, then we have float value, and then another tuple inside a tuple. Okay, so this is how we can declare a tuple literal. Then we have set literals. Again, set is again a collection of element, and inside the same set you can store different types of elements. Even you can store a different another set also inside a set. So here in our example, you can see that we have some string values, then integer values, then float values, and then the inner set also. So this is how you can declare the set literals. Finally, we have dictionary literals. So it is a mapping kind of object in Python. So here in dictionary, we treat a key value pair as the element of a dictionary. Okay, so here also you can store any different types of values inside a dictionary, although there are some constraints while taking the type of the object as a key in dictionary. We'll talk about this in detail when we will see our dictionary session. But here, for now, you can see that dictionary is a key value mapping, and we can store a dictionary inside another dictionary also. So these are the ways through which you can define all these 6 different types of literals in Python. That's all for this session. Thank you.